Craft Your House. My name is Julie Forziati, and on today's show we are going to be making rat bag Christmas ornaments. It has many other uses as well. Check this out. You can store them away with your bath towel and bed sheet, hanging with your children's clothes in their wardrobe. A great place is in your child's bedroom. An even better place is near their change table. You can even use it as a pincushion. What you do is you get the felt and you hem it. I do a kind of reverse stitch down here just to make it more secure. Turn the bag inside out. And this is where I use a plastic needle or sometimes a pencil without the lead in it, just so you can get to the little corners, just to make sure they're all pushed out. There we go. I'm going to have some thread, and around about 2 centimeters from here I'm going to do a gathering stitch like so. I'm going to start putting the potpourri in at the bottom. I'm sorry, not the potpourri, the stuffing. And I'm using this plastic needle again, so then I can make sure that it gets right into the corners at the end. Scrunch this up a little bit. Throw that in there. And then I'm going to put some more of this stuffing on top. I'm not going to fill it too full because we have to fit the head in. And then this will get pulled in tight. But I'm not going to tie it off in a knot just yet because I want to make sure that I can fit the head inside. So that is the bag. Okay, so let's start on the head of the rat. Here's some felt using 100% recycled plastic bottles. The radius is 7.5 centimeters and the angle is 120 degrees. Here's the outer ear, radius is 15 millimeters, and the inner ear radius is 10 millimeters. Here are some 5 millimeter black pom-poms and some 7 millimeter wiggle eyes, some black tapestry thread, and some bow wire, and some craft glue. Again, follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and I will tell you where I got all of these fabulous things. Alright, so let's start. We're going to start with the ears. 1, 2. We are just going to glue. Sorry. Just putting a blob on like so, right at the bottom. And there we go. I'm just going to leave them there to dry for a second. This is what we originally had, and now it looks like this. I've sewn along the edges. Again, I did the reverse stitch here to make it more secure. I'm going to cut along here just to tidy it up a little bit. I'm going to turn it inside out, or actually the right way in. And see how this little end bit kind of sticks in? That's where you need something delicate, not too sharp and pointy, to make sure his little nose is sticking out nicely. So that's the head. We want to do another gathering stitch. Make sure your thread is double, your cotton is double, and then the gathering stitch we're doing right really close to the edge. I'm doing the stitches a little bit smaller than the other ones, but it doesn't really matter. I guess you can put some, we're going to stuff the head once I've done this. I guess you can put some potpourri in the head also. I never have. But you can do that. And the rat doesn't have to be grey either. You could have brown, white, black, purple, pink, whatever colour rat head you want. I just like to use grey. So, final stitch. I'm not going to tie it off just yet. So because you have sort of an end point here, don't put in too much stuffing to start with, because you don't want to have a misshapen head. And make sure you stuff it evenly throughout so he doesn't have bumps all over his head. We want him to be a cute looking rat. And then stuff, stuff, stuff. And it doesn't matter that I'm using different color threads, like a black thread on the head, because you're not going to be seeing these stitches. We can put a little bit more in there. Alright. And then it looks good, it's a nice shape. Pull it in tight. And then tie it off. And do a few little knots. Okay. So there is our little head. Now, this part here can be a little tricky. Make sure that this is along the bottom of the head, so try and make that centered. And about halfway down, you want to put two little lines, whatever color you want, it doesn't matter, because that's where we're going to cut. That is where we're going to be stuffing the ears. So get some really sharp scissors, and I feel like I'm doing surgery on this poor rat. And then you want to slit some little holes there, because that's where we're going to be sticking the eyes. Now remember before I was talking about a lead pencil without any lead in it? This is really handy because this allows you to create some room in there. So there we go.